Jim Jones just stepped into dangerous territory. He went on national podcasts and boldly claimed, I'm more influential than Nas. Let that marinate. Not more active, not more relevant, more influential than the man behind Illmatic. And the moment those words left his mouth, hip hop shifted. 50 Cent didn't argue, he didn't tweet, he simply posted an old federal transcript, and the internet exploded. Now Shannon Sharpe is dragging Jim on live podcasts. Fans are digging up wiretaps. And this might not just be about music anymore. This might be about something much bigger. It all started when Jim made a comment on Fat Joe's podcast, saying today's kids don't even know who Nas is. Then he doubled down with the now infamous line, I'm more influential than Nas. That wasn't just a hot take, it was disrespect wrapped in confidence. Jim didn't stop there. He pulled out stats, named hits, and told fans to check Billboard charts and do the math. He insisted, if you're 22 and born in 2003, you don't know Nas. But here's the thing. This isn't a generational debate. This is ego versus legacy, and fans weren't having it. While social media spiraled, 50 Cent didn't say a word. Instead, he posted a meme, an old federal wiretap transcript from Tekashi 69's trial. The caption read, So that's why they ain't pull him in. Say it isn't so, Jimmy. That wasn't random. Back in 2018, during the 9 Trey trial, a voice believed to be Jim Jones was caught on a wiretap, allegedly ordering retaliation on Tekashi for snitching. He was never charged, but was labeled Individual 1. And 50 Cent has never let that name go. This wasn't just about rap anymore. This was 50 reminding the industry who's really untouchable and who barely dodged the fire. Then Shannon Sharpe entered the chat. Sitting across from Jim on the Nightcap podcast, Shannon asked what everyone was thinking. Were you high when you said you're better than Nas? That moment was pure gold. Jim laughed it off, but Shannon kept pressing. Lyrically, you don't even be in the same places as Nas. You can't touch him. The heat rose fast. Jim pivoted to Jim Talk, challenging Shannon to a workout battle instead of defending his bars. Are you talking about working out? I'll burn you, he barked. But Shannon didn't flinch. You want to talk or lift? Let's go. The podcast spiraled into a verbal boxing match. This isn't new smoke. The tension between Nas and Dipset goes back decades, all the way to 2002, when Nas randomly dissed Cam'ron during a Hot 97 rant. That triggered a full-on beef between Nas and Dipset, and Jim dove in headfirst, taking shots at Nas on records like We Fly High and It's More Than Music. But here's the twist. Jim used to idolize Nas. He said it himself. Nas was my favorite rapper. I used to want to dress like him. He influenced everything. So how does that admiration flip into this level of disrespect? Simple. Ego and a desperate grab for relevance in 2025. Now, while Jim is flexing muscles and issuing workout challenges, 50 Cent has gone radio silent. And that's when he's most dangerous. Because when 50 goes quiet, he's planning. He's already reminded the world of Individual 1. That wasn't a slip. Back in 2019, during Tekashi's trial, Jim's name surfaced again as a 9Trey affiliate, and the internet exploded with snitching rumors. Now 50 is using that moment to shadow Jim's every move. He even resurfaced a clip of Nas laughing off Jim in an old interview. Jim Jones? What would I even write about? That wasn't just shade, it was dismissal, and the streets remember. Jim's still barking, Nas is still silent, and 50? He's lurking, with receipts ready to detonate. So now we ask the real questions. Can Jim really out-rap Nas? Is 50 sitting on unreleased heat? Will Nas step in and end this with a lyrical execution? Because if Nas ever touches a beat over this, it won't be a diss, it'll be surgical. And if 50 is staying this quiet, it's not because he's ignoring it. It's because he's waiting to drop something that'll shut it all down. Let me know what you all think in the comments. Is Jim bugging? Is 50 about to expose something major? And does Nas even need to respond? Or did he already win just by staying silent? Hit that like button if you're rocking with real hip-hop. Drop a comment if you think Jim went too far. And don't forget to subscribe, because when the next bomb drops, we'll be right here to break it all down.